Hi, welcome to World Properties and Homes YouTube channel. And on our channel, we're talking about one of the projects that is really launched in the Nigeria estate market, and that's his name is called Fairmont Green and Smart Estate. It's an estate located in a very strategic location. So if you're new to our channel, kindly subscribe, click the subscribe button, and then if you're done with this video, if you feel it was worth your time, kindly like the video. Now, why should you invest in Fairmont Green and Smart Estate? So first of all, why do we invest at first? Major purpose why we invest is because of the fact that so we can have a source of passive income. So we don't always have to work to get active income. We can have something we can put our money into, and then in the next 12 months, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, we have a source of cash flow without literally not having to work actively to make money. So that's the purpose, that's the major reasons why we all invest. So investment literally means you putting your own money to work to earn more money for you. Now, why should you not invest in Fairmont Green and Smart Estates? Now, Fairmont Green and Smart Estate, as I said earlier on, is one of the projects, is one of these projects that is one of the most strategic projects in the real estate markets right now. They were being developed by Landmark. Landmark have been in the real estate business in about 10 years now, and then they have a proven track record. You can check their other projects out. And then why Fairmont? What's so special about these projects? Now, Fairmont, the first thing about Fairmont, there are two major things that make Fairmont distinct. The first is the location, and the second, the facilities the company plans to bring into the estate. Now, where is Fairmont located? Fairmont is located along Ikeja Lekki. Ikeja Lekki is along the Lekki Epe Expressway, and Fairmont is directly facing the proposed and newly approved Lekki Epe International Airport. Now, that location alone, for those that are familiar with Ikeja now, to get a commercial plot in around Muritala International Airport in Ikeja of about, let's say, 1,000 square meter, you're having almost like over a billion naira to get a commercial plot in that ASICs. To get residential plots, you're having about 400, 200 million naira. I mean, plot size of about 1,000 square meter and those kind of plot sizes. Now, apart from Muritala International Airport, we're going to be having another international airport in the Ekpe ASICs. Now, Lekki generally, Victoria Island, Ikoyi, people have to move. Lagosians have to move. When people travel into the country, they have to move. They have to drive down from VI, Lekki, wherever they stay on the island, down to Ikeja to use their flights. Now, they're going to be bringing an airport to their own corridor on the island. So you have Fairmont Green and Estate directly facing the proposed airport. Now, that is any smart investor. You've seen how Ikeja has appreciated in value, and then the funny part is that those commercial plots in Ikeja are selling for about $1 billion right now in Ikeja. The buyers bought it very, very affordable. Ikeja was once very, very bushy. When Jago decided this estate in Ikeja, people were like, why, what was it doing? Why is it buying estate business inside the bush? Ikeja started being like bushy and like a forest. That's where Ikeja started. Now, the same thing is repeating itself in Epe Corridor, Lekki. And then the federal government are planning to start the construction of the Lekki Epe Airport. Now, Landmark as a real estate company, and then that Lekki town generally has been attracting a lot of investors, a lot of private real estate bodies have been springing up several estates in that neighborhood. The likes of Veritasi, the likes of Amen Estate developers, that's Home Bricks, a lot of the advantage, a lot of development have been coming in that axis in that neighborhood. Now, Landmark now secured large hectares of land to build a very, very smart estate and city opposite the proposed international airport. Now, that location alone, I assure you, if you just have a plot of land at location alone, you are guaranteed to get over 100% of the investments in the next 2 years, 3 years, especially when the airport now become fully functional. If you can get just a plot in that neighborhood, trust me, That's a big win for you. Now, apart from the fact that Fairmont is strategically located, now there are some facilities Landmark itself as a company. So when you're investing into real estate, you know that if you buy a house along the expressway and then I buy a house in a very, very smart, in a very well planned estate, the fact that your land along the expressway does not guarantee you that my land in a very smart estate will appreciate faster than the value of your own land. And that's because of this is an estate that is well maintained and well planned. For instance, somewhere like Usapa has one of the best houses in Lagos, one of the best mansions. That's one of the top celebrity stays, Pinot Beach estates. Place like that's where the top guys in Nigeria stays. And then it is not along, like it's not like the express. People have house along the express, people have house, people have buildings, but you can't compare the value of those projects, of those houses, of those lands with having a land inside Osaka, inside Pinot Beach estate. So you need to understand that if you are buying a land in a neighborhood, it's different from just buying a land in a well-planned estate and city. So now, apart from the fact that you are buying a land around beside the airport, opposite the airport, you are buying into Fairmont Green Smart Estate. Now, what are the facilities developer of this company is planning to bring? Now, I want you to understand that there are some companies that promise facilities and they just they just say these things and then they don't bring it to fulfillment. But when a company and Landmark, you check their other project, you see that, oh, this is what they've delivered. You first check, even personally, before I bring this project to my own investor, can these guys fulfill what they're promising to bring to the estate? When will it be done? How long will it take for them to do these things? I mean, when I check everything, and then even my investors see, and then we see that, oh, there's a proven plan on how to achieve all these things, then we cannot go and start investing. Now, basically, one of the future Landmark plans to build is there's going to be renewable energy for industrial waste. That means all our waste products, there will be a way of converting these energies, recycling it. So it's reduce pollution, it's reduce a lot of wastage. There will be a system of recycling of energies in the estate. Second, it's going to be a full solar panel estate. Now, all of us have clients that are in estates whereby the bill they charge basically for power supplies is crazy, it's frustrating. Now, it's going to be a fully solar panel estate, and then you know the way Nigeria is right now. We're going to be having solar power, conversion of heat energy to electrical energy for usage in our houses. Every single part of the estate is going to be fully solar panels. Now, thirdly, you're going to be having space for electric cars. That's places like Ikeja, having Tesla cars is sorry, I'm using Tesla. I'm a fan of Elon Musk, so Tesla is like the most common electric cars most people use nowadays. So when you go to places like VI, places like Ikeja, seeing Tesla around, you don't believe that you're in Nigeria. So it's something that is common. And then in the next couple of years, electric cars is actually becoming more adaptable and becoming a better option for people to use. So in the next future, people will need more places where they can always charge electric cars. And then if the projects like Fairmont are along the airport, it's good location there is in high demand for goods, and having electrical charging ports in the master plan is actually a very good deal, because the residents in that are going to be high net worth individuals, and then they will surely need space where they can charge electric vehicles. So you're going to be having space for electric vehicles, you can charge electric cars, and then you're also going to be having recreational centers for family bonding. So you know what recreational centers does as to we as family members. So you, your wife, your kids are going to be beautiful, clean areas where families get to have that family ties and bonding. You guys can always have fun, play games, have this deeper connection. When we're always indoor, we're always together as families, as couples. I'm not saying we get bored, but when we go out to recreational centers, there's this kind of rebonding, this kind of genuine. I know we understand what I'm saying. Couples should please understand. This kind of when we play games, when we catch, there's going to be recreational centers in the estate. And then one last thing that we put in place in the estate is smart access control. Now, right from the gatehouse you passing into the estate, it's going to be a very smart gatehouse. It's going to be having smart access control. There's going to be surveillance camera. There's going to be, even into your house, into the kind of houses you have, going to be fully smart access control. You're going to be having the best security system, both armed security men, unarmed security men. You're going to be having surveillance camera in every other part of the estate. It's going to be fully well planned, fully serviced, and then finally, it comes with a Lagos State government allocated COO. What that literally means is that from today to the end of time, you're never going to have any form of government encumbrances or money lewala in Fairmont Green Smart Estate. So the title is perfected, the estates you buy into or land banking investments you buy into, and then you have to start waiting you have to come back with a freehold excision, and then you have to start going to go and perfect the title, start paying, start spending about 2 million, 1.5 to perfect title, depending on the location, getting survey, register the deed, get the governor's consent. This estate comes the Lagos State government allocated COO. You buy here, you have peace of mind, you don't have any form of further perfections you have to worry yourself about basically. And okay, that's that about the facility. So now you're buying into a well planned community that will contribute to the appreciation value of your estate. You're buying in a good location. You are assured, you are guaranteed having a project opposite an airport. Trust me, that's us kick. You're already a billionaire. Depending on how many plots you buy, though, if you buy about 2 acres, trust me, you're going to enjoy maximum return on your investment. That is demand. See, there are projects you buy into, and then you don't look for buyers. You really want to reject offers. There are projects you buy into, you'll be the one to turn down offers in the nearest future. They'll come to you and give you this offer and be like, no, I don't want this. That's projects like Fairmont. When you buy into those locations now, trust me, you will enjoy maximum return on your investment. And then what's the payment plan? So plus right now, as of today, because this price is already periodic review. Now today is October 19. Now a plot of land here that today sells for if 500 square meters sells for 15 million naira, 200 square meters sells for 9 million naira. Now by November 4th, there will be an increase in price of this estate. The price is going to be subject to periodic review, and that's because of developments and then time as well. So investors that have invested within this period of time, some kind of bought this project, it can't be the same price the next. By November 4th, it will be the first appreciation value of this property, and that will be no less than about 5 million price increase. And then Landmark is bringing in smart development. And when I was on site last week, they started the gatehouse, they started the certificate of the estate, to start putting the Taj road in place, to start development. Development is already coming up massive. Now, Landmark is developer of Lagoonfort Estate, and then those of us that heard about Lagoonfort Estate, represent Lagoonfort Estate, you can see what they've achieved to find Lagoonfort Estate. That's those. These are companies that keep to their word. So they start development, and then the next, by November 4th, that's about 10 days, 15 days from now, it won't be the same price. The price will have increased in value. So 500 square meter goes for 15 million, 200 square meter goes for 9 million naira. You can pay instrumentally for either 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, up to 24 months. Now, it can't be the same price, because if you're by November 4th, there will be the first price increase, about 5 million price increase. So if you're spending for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, depending on how long you're spending it, it's also going to be an interest, because this is this is a company, this is a brand, this is a business, and they also have to make returns. They can't keep the investment offer for that long in the market without a couple of interest on the investment. And then apart from that, I think with all this information, you can reach out to numbers on your screen, and then you can start owning your plots. The best time to own your plot and property owner in Fairmont Green and Smart Estate is today, right now. Don't keep on analyzing. Analysis leads to paralysis in investments. So make the right decision, invest in real estate, own a piece of Fairmont Green and Smart Estate. My name is Olajide. Bye for now.